Hey everyone, so today is my birthday, yay me. I'm a full year older and hopefully a little bit wiser. I've had a lot of change in the last year, but most of that was for the better. And all of it has brought me to a place where I'm closer to where I want to be. I've been able to travel quite a lot this year. I got to go to Italy, I went to Switzerland for like 18 hours. I even got to finally make a return trip to the Philippines, which is something I've been wanting to do for years. Since 2012 when I left, I've literally had it on my bucket list to get back to for every year. Along the way, I've had the opportunity to meet some really awesome people. And of those, one of the most important to me is my friend Yasmine. Back home in Switzerland, Yasmine is a nanny. She worked her butt off for over a year to save as much as she could to spend months traveling throughout Asia and Australia. We happened to meet in like a van in the Philippines. We were headed to the underground river, and her and another Swiss friend happened to hit it off, and we all just ended up traveling together for a period of time. We got to explore some islands, do some snorkeling, swim with like some schools of fish, and we even braved this terribly nauseating speedboat trip that was, I'd say 90% of the people on board were just about ready to lose their breakfast. It was gnarly. But anyways, when I first met her, she immediately came across as someone who really deeply cared for those around her, those people around her, and also for anybody new she met. She very immediately was asking questions, was very curious about their life, how they were as a person, and you could tell that she didn't just ask the questions to ask the questions. She truly cared about those people around her. I also got a chance to work with her. One morning we went and helped serve food for the children of Nakpan, and I could see it in her eyes, like the passion just glowing, like she loved it and absolutely wanted to be there. In fact, she was considering coming back to the Philippines specifically to work with these children and help teach English, and also just continue to help that breakfast service or the lunch service that they had for the children. But overall, she just literally has one of the most genuine hearts of anybody I've ever met. So that's why I'm reaching out to you today. Fairly recently, she's been living in Lombok in Indonesia. And within the last few weeks, they've been hit with like a barrage of earthquakes, like severe earthquakes. She was there for the first one, and it really shook her to the core. The lives of her friends and the people she met while she was there are changed forever. They're struggling to get like their basic needs fulfilled: water, fresh food, and right now they're actually, even a lot of them are still staying in tents because it's not even safe to be in your own home, because if there's another earthquake, it could just collapse. So overall, like, the purpose of this video is for me to like cast light on the situation. So I wanted to take the time on my birthday to share Yasmine's story and the story of the people of Lombok, and maybe point you in the direction of, if it's financially within your means to make a donation that could directly impact the people of Lombok, then it would be fantastic and I would be forever grateful. If you can't make a donation, then that's okay. Just if you could share this information, her story, that would be incredible, and you would be doing me a huge favor. From what I can tell about the current situation in Lombok, the international aid groups are struggling to get aid to Lombok, the area specifically, that island, because it hasn't been declared a natural disaster. So they're not getting quite the support they need. But Yasmine's done a little bit of research, and she's spoken to her friends who are there, the ones she was able to get a hold of, because they don't have internet, they don't have power, a lot of them are struggling to even get food or water. The ones that she can get a hold of, they've pointed her in the direction of where she can donate to where it's going to impact the community directly. She shares the link to where you can donate directly in her own story, so I'm going to go ahead and copy paste that in the about section of this video, and also if you have a question, shoot me a message and I can forward you to where you can donate to impact them. And I just want to take a moment and really thank you for taking the time to watch this video, and thank you for sharing this story if you do get a chance to, and thank you even more if you're able to actually make a donation and help Yasmine's friends and the community that's been so impactful in her own life the last few months. Thank you for watching.